So when they call Bronny back up from the G League and they start winning games, it's gonna look like, hey man, Bronny's a glue guy. Listen, because you can't peg him as a star. You gotta make him a glue guy.
That's got to be one of the worst things to be labeled as in basketball. Is a glue guy.
I'd rather be the bottle boy at that point. Like,
I mean, that's all you can do, right? You got to
hand out bottles and towels. I'd rather do that at that point.
Glue guy is
no,
terrible.
just think about everybody
guy,
they
bro.
ever said was a glue guy.
Man,
This is a mother with 0 stats in any category.
he's the glue that hold tracks in hair. Just that.
Yo, Bronny.
Nah, that's
Hey, look, Bronny is this glue right here, Jay. that glue to be itching. He come with sunflower seeds. He come with sunflower seeds and quarter hoarders.
Yo, y'all crazy.
Yo,
That glue itch. That glue itch.
we don't know what he bringing to the court, but when he's here, man, we're winning. Yo, bro.
I just know when he's around, I get irritated, man. With that daggone unbreakable fro he got, that Samuel Jackson.
Yo, that laugh is wild.
Yo, they gonna make Bronny that glue guy, bro. Listen,
glue guy.
Yo, I'm crying.
Listen, Brian tried to make him a star, yo. It just wasn't, and that's not in the card. Ain't nothing left but glue guy, yo.
Yeah,
glue guy is diabolical, man.
Hey, give me an example of some other glue guys.
Draymond Green.
No. Draymond Green brings something. No, I'll tell you glue guys. Duke had a dude, his name was McClure. Number 14, McClure, yo. Go back and look him up. He was a glue guy. I'll give you another glue guy. The guy with Down syndrome that makes the varsity team that don't ever get in.
Damn, Jay.
No,
Damn.
we're not. No, man, we can't do that, man.
Damn,
No,
Jay.
man. I got family.
I'm serious.
No, man. No, but we did have a football guy that we used to right before the half at my son's high school that used to get out there and do a running play. And
no, dude, I watch basketball all the time.
Radio, you saying radio? You saying radio was a glue guy? I get it.
Was radio a glue guy?
It's a feel good story. Like they don't offer anything, and the whole team want them to hit the 3-pointer in the corner. Like you see it every year on SportsCenter. You see it every year.
Glue guys have one.
This
good
is what
game.
Bronny.
Glue guys have one,
and I think Bronny got one in them.
They got one. They got one in them.
Bronny got one in him. Bronny got a game where he'll hit 3-pointers and get 3 steals. Like he has that in him. Yeah.
So y'all remember some years ago?
That's a good game.
And correct, the coach said most Google has a white.
No, that's cocaine, sir.
A few years ago, the Lakers had called up. I can't remember his name, but dude was
he was like 36, yo. I know you talking about.
Yeah, that's a glue guy.
Yo,
The guy with the gray hair?
Yeah,
That can shoot?
yeah, that's a glue guy.
Nah, he just needed some paper. James Posey?
James Posey might have been a glue guy.
Yeah, but he can
Udonis
hoop too,
Haslam
though.
in the second half of his career was a
yeah, I
glue
was
guy.
about to say that. He could ball.
UD's a glue guy.
Yeah,
he
But
was
this
a
is the thing
guy.
about glue guys, though. Glue guys, if you call on them to get in the game and actually do something, they're supposed to be able to do it.
They're gonna do it. Yeah.
Right?
But
Like Gary Payton Jr. can actually get on the floor and do something. Haslam can do something if he get on the floor. Bronny get on the floor. How can he get it?
What you call it on them to do is get fouls and dive for loose balls. Like pause. It was
That's hustle guy.
That's also glue, yo.
Hustle.
Like the
hustle
team
get
their hustle gets the team hype. You get what I'm saying? They hustle. They bring the life back to it. It ain't them making shots or them.
Show me the example of Bronny doing it ever.
I think everybody get annoyed when Bronny get on the court.
Thanasis is a glue guy, yo.
Nah,
So
man.
now-
Did y'all-
Did y'all-
Person.
Did y'all-
Wait, so a glue person is somebody who do the dirty work, basically.
That's what Jay's saying.
He's just a
Like,
morale guy. He's there for morale. He keep the team happy.
The only reason why Thanasis would be considered a glue guy is because he brings the team together by comedic relief. They laugh at him.
The glue guy is the same thing as that pizza part of your job try to give y'all instead of a raise.
All right, Jay, you went too far, man. And before we get Britne to go, because Britne being quiet, I'm gonna play this. I want Britne to respond to it, right? I wasn't gonna do this. I was gonna say this soundbite. I wasn't gonna do it, man. But I want y'all to hear where they rank Bronny at in the G League.
Speaking of unbelievable, they just released a stat for the first 2 weeks of the G League, and they ranked the players by their PER. That's basically how good are you playing in the G League. Out of 336 players, Bronny was 333rd.
Oh, my goodness.
In the G League.
Oh, my goodness.
Not in the NBA, in the G League.
Wow.
I'm not trying to pick on the kid. I want the kid to be good. He is Mario's favorite player. I want the kid to be good. But they have done him no favors. Picking him in the draft when you are 333rd out of 336 is clearly for his dad. That doesn't help him. Putting him in the NBA when he's not ready on the biggest stage with the most marketable team, that doesn't help him. And then doing this thing where he won't play road games. It's almost like if you were to do a plan of how you would make that kid successful, they have done the wrong thing at every step of the way. Jeff Goodman said, and he took a lot of criticism for this, but I'm going to take up for Jeff. I think he's right. He said Bronny's a nice player. If he had come back and stayed, he could have been first or second team all conference by his senior year.
Sheesh.
I think that's a completely reasonable statement, but
he could have been all conference by his senior year if he would have came back. Britne, 333rd out of 336 players in the G League. What's your thoughts?
Are we surprised? I mean, his first game in the G League, did he score any points?
I don't even remember.
If he did, it was no more than like 2. I'm not surprised. I think we've all said for a long time he should have stayed in college for a very, very long time. Maybe he should have transferred, hit the transfer portal and went to a program where you had a much better coach that could really help him to develop. But I mean, we've seen this coming. He wasn't ready. We knew that this was all more about LeBron than it was for Bronny. And not to compare, but I love what Carmelo did with Cayenne. Well, first of all, Cayenne can play. That's first and foremost.
Yeah, he can
but
hoop.
He allowed his son to take control over his own life, basically. You know, you make your decisions. I'm here to support you. I'm here to give you advice. But you got to go through your journey. I can't push you forward when you're not ready. I don't want to prevent you from growing and your development. I need you to, have your own journey and your own experiences. And as your parent, I'm here if you need me. LeBron didn't do that. LeBron jumped the gun completely. So he was supposed to allow Bronny to go through his development, go through his own journey, but he didn't do that. He wasn't ready. So the fact that he's almost ranked dead last in the G League, which is kind of sad, and it's only sad because of what LeBron said. If LeBron didn't open his mouth and say my son is better than a lot of the NBA players, a lot of people that's playing now, we wouldn't be saying anything probably. We would still critique his game, but we wouldn't be going, looking at him basically like, really? Like, are you serious? But I mean, it is what it is.
You know what's real sad about it is them 3 players that he ranked above, 2 of them hurt.
That was my question. I was about, who are these other 3 dudes? Like, because they got.
Now, first of all, man, that's on the skew. Like when that was released, he only had played 1 game, man, and in the G League, bro.
No, it was 2 weeks. It was 2 weeks worth of games.
No, he only played 2 games. He's only played 2 games in the G League. How many games has he played in the G League? He don't play road games.
I'm thinking 3. Yeah, that's true. He don't play no road games, which is crazy.
Yeah, he only played like 2 games. I just looked it up from the stats I seen. He only played 2 games in the G League. He averaging 5 and 3 assists, 5 points, 3 assists.
So in other words, he just took a spot just for no reason. Go back to college. Like, I mean, it's too late now, but you just took somebody else's spot for no reason to just
he still have some eligibility, right? Or do you
Nah,
He went pro. He went pro. That's it.
He played in pro games. Yeah.
Yeah, you can't.
I guess J.R. Smith is a different situation because he went to a different sport. So
right, that was
different sport.